皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めて発売するタイトルです。こちらをご覧。
My name is Lowell Miss Reading Aloud Skills and More. Rhythm Paradise Groove Game.
Rhythm Paradise Groove. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. You're awake.
go forth, magician. Beat monster. Fire spell with BA. And a healing spell with B down A. Like bells will strike a chord you face. Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot. 30 cooperative and competitive solo, or with friends when a Switch July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo Wii.
リズム天国ミラクルスターズは任天堂スイッチのタイトルですが、もちろんスイッチ2でもプレイいただき発売待ってください。ここからはスイッチ2両方で発売するタイトルを
Master the way of
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion to intuitively slay Genma. As fates enter Onimusha, Way of the Sword, September 25th. Begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2 to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying who has taken your heart. Expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2. Explore the new land of Norgan, Boils, then appraise the new weapons, skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage, skill playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns. Custom companions to strike pawns is key to victory. World between dark and light. Embark on an adventure and tell a tale. It awaits the Arisen and Dragon's Dawn Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim. Engage in high-speed combat. Then find your opening and strike enemies. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Save humanity for humankind. Stellar Blade launches on off in the two-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Home across the areas to melt ice. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. Two players can also work together locally of the cosmos. Orbitals launches September 3rd in later Nintendo eShop. Journey through the glade of dreams of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading it's up to Rayman worlds. Ride dragons across realms, go stages, and enjoy can go out on a limb. And you can also play a revamped version of Kung Man Legends retold on Nintendo. Great day for a big. Get lost with friends in this online walking and talking adventure through a peaceful world, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. And sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
Figure out new methods of.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional. To adventuring, relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. Use mouse controls, or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, quality time to big walk. Strolling to August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own front with the Straw Hat Crew. The menu to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant by searching for and collecting ingredients. Use devil fruit abilities or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more. Characters from the One Piece series Willow Trolls are also supported on Nintendo's Feast of Epic Proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing on 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia. See! Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. New move Dive. Life with Pokemon living under the sea. Build structure and expand your towns. This free update is scheduled to release in August 26th. And there's more! Pokopia Expand DLC is a new basin, new furniture, new outfits, and new... The Poke will be available later in Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the Bubbly Basin launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date.
無料アップデートと有料のでこちら
Is the Empire, first land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, place the winner of winners from across the land have gathered to participate. 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill a long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, their sights set on revenge. Whichever character choose to victory, weave their own unique tale. Between matches in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's wall. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Us, the darkest dark.
17日です。通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになったご覧のダグザコレクションも発売しますので。
Welcome to the next. The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking on. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. Blow a bubble to float in the air, blocking your path from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2 launches exclusively on next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in, coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo's event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, collectible digital, and if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Challenges and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. Able to barrel through these limited tomorrow until September 1st. In the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC Mario Brothers is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before. Super Mario Brothers Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning Vampire Survivors.
領域展開
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell on Nintendo 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this survival at the start of your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a loose path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the god in lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Under Siege. You must fight rampaging mechanical evil while confronting your own humanity. Terms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, The lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, August 6th. Begin later today. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil on to Nintendo Switch 2. Dante, V, and Virgil, each words of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your back in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition. Launch Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make... I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 Xenoblade Chronicles games are at 64 Full HD in hand, have enhanced resolution and frame rate. But you can travel on a high-speed control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second, and put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. A variety of other content added to each of the 3 games at a later date. Edition and the upgrade pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the date.
それぞれに新たな遊びがそしてゼノブレイドの物語
は世界の源である。今も世界をそして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその
この剣の名に恥じぬよ。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ少女そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。あなたの学院生活の全てがおってください。手を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方なんとなく分かった。
奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
手にない
顔を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することがあるかな。
田舎貴族アニマと共にある。
帰るのさ。
兄上行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽にそこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされている。
本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか続報をお待ちください。
Welcome to Woo Kinds of Sports, to Nintendo, the latest game in the circuits. Or even handles. There are punch, guard, counter, and miss. Aim for the center of the target. Enjoy rallies with in tennis. Volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike ball. Adjust your shots in golf. Battle with 1 feet in with handle. Exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, thumb wrestling.
Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds and just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger. You'll need this to claim victory.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. Here we go. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke in. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait. Whew. And the nail got bigger. Ah, it's supposed to go. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's... Oh, I got deflected. Wait a minute. I lost. Longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Survive a land. Nintendo Switch, an ancient power has awakened. Explore a land infused and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. Mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources and build shelter. Battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Play in the adorable... Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames, board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet, plus inner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch.
Finish the job.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox. A free demo that includes a tutorial and game's opening stages will be available later today. eShop. First Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy. This is Lapis, a vast power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Must journey across the battles, call upon to takers. Can the truth behind the Veritas and the crystals hold? Is on the Nintendo systems, October 20. A weird, whimsical Kikuniku return. Puzzle exploration. Giant fruit, malevolent robot, powerful potato have in common nothing other than a shadowy conspiracy. Each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by using peak abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover vivid, colorful world. Solve and to next.
Prepare for an all-new filled adventure. Find themselves lost in the kingdom of there they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster, win it over, and it'll fight by your side. That's not all. Synthesize 2 monsters to create more powerful allies. Here's some of both. Adventure is called, and it's monstrously fun. The Withered World.
About time you got here.
upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. Each vying for blood.
Finally here. Worthy.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon-focused adventure. Little place. The hideout ship out. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses. The spiral. For a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights, but there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. They'll attack immediately. Pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. This comes in, the X, and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to upward in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is... Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more detail in the upcoming Splatoon June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with ahead of launch to be a special Splatfest 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders, be announced here. Info in the check.
Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope. Let's see some more headlines.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O king. Truly earned, the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Uchronia. Next king shall be decided by the will of the people, by decree of the king, as his tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies and strange humans. Control your destiny and change the world on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, November 12th. Create a dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version. Dig into and embark on a journey across a world its lighting and shadow carried over can pick up right where you left off. What will you... Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. battle of light and darkness is filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of the Switch 2, allies, and battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these friends as they fight the darkness. Of versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2, October. A bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3. A free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 later today on Nintendo eShop.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、光と闇は存在し、でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの闇が現れた。
Next is our last announcement.
There lay a small forest. Within a tree, quietly watched over the inhabitants. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri, fairy companion, and they lived out. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina will be reborn. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. Conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.